Welcome back, Vikings. We hope hybrid learning has been good for you. My name is Maddox Parse, and I'll be your host this week. Today, we'll be going over general announcements, world news, an informative spot on Earth Day, a segment on animal testing, and a senior spotlight. Stay tuned because we have a great show for you today.
I got you going so far, keep running away from me. You said you know who you are, you keep it so sweet.
Are you recording? All right. Okay, welcome to your 2020s, man. Welcome to your 2020s, man. Welcome to your 2020s, man. Welcome to your 20s, man. Welcome to your 20s, man.
I'll admit it, I've been wanting you.
Attention students, please be prepared to scan your ID each morning before you enter campus. Your parent or guardian will also have to fill out your crisis go every day. Thank you for your cooperation. Now, let's take it to world news.
Hi Vikings, my name is Samara and welcome to this week's World News. For our first story, 19-year-old Brian Robinson was working in Melbourne, Australia when he signed a 2-year gig with the Australian government. Unfortunately, he did not have enough money and was also afraid he could not live up to the contract. As an alternative to get home, Robinson and a few of his friends devised a top-secret plan to mail him home instead. In a box he curled up inside with only an empty bottle, a pillow, hammer, flashlight, and a small bag. Although he thought he was settling in for a 36-hour journey to UK, like most adventure-seeking stories, the trio didn't consider what would happen if the crate were to be put in the wrong flight. Not giving up, he finally arrived. He was sent home immediately. After the journey, he wanted to thank his friends and swap tales, but he can't remember his buddy's last name. But in light of this, he continues to search, hoping for a reunion. Speaking of never giving up, Kevin Mager, diagnosed with the rare disorder ACC, was born without a part of his brain that connects the two hemispheres. Doctors suggested he would never walk or talk. However, today at 18, he sings, reads, runs, plays sports, and loves life. From this experience, he has become an advocate and a source of inspiration for those with the same condition. He was even accepted into the University of Tennessee, Knoxville. In other news, you may have remembered that VTV World News reported on an elephant named Kavan, who was held in captivity. He had spent 35 years chained up in a small, dry, miserable enclosure. His only companion died of neglect 2 years previously, after her chains caused her to get sick. Many groups and people were fighting for the elephant's release, including most famously Cher, who celebrated Kavan's win, tweeting, "This is one of the most greatest moments of my life." And a rescue led by animal welfare organizations 4Paws, veterinarians, and elephant experts. They have been busy preparing Kavan for his new departure to a new location. Now in a new documentary, Cher proves an unlikely savior of an elephant in need of a new home. You can watch the full documentary on Paramount Plus today. That's all from me. Stay tuned, Vikings, because we have a lot more in store for you.
If you are in need of a work permit, please contact Mr. Welch at cwelch@harddistrict.org. Remember, you must have been hired before you can apply for a work permit. Today is actually Earth Day, so let's take some time to learn more about the annual event.
Earth Day is all about taking care of our planet and spreading awareness of how you can help to make the Earth a healthier place. But what were the origins of this day, and how does Earth Day actually help the Earth? This is the history of Earth Day. The first ever Earth Day was in April 1970. Gellert Nelson decided there needed to be acts put in place to help clean the planet during his visit to Santa Barbara after the 1969 oil spill. At this time, the Environmental Protection Agency, otherwise known as the EPA, had not created nor passed many crucial acts to help the environment. These acts include the Clean Air Act, the Water Quality Improvement Act, the Endangered Species Act, and several other environmental laws. Thanks to Nelson and the creation of Earth Day, many of these laws have been passed in an effort to clean the Earth. As the years went by, Earth Day gained more popularity, and by 1990 it went global, with over 200 million people participating in the event. This year will mark the 51st anniversary of Earth Day. Many organizations continually contribute to make the Earth cleaner. These companies include Amazon, Apple, Disney, Nike, Starbucks, and more. There are numerous ways that you can help too. Picking up trash and recycling, cutting back usage in water and electricity, planting trees or flowers within the community, and so much more. Happy Earth Day, Vikings. We hope you enjoy this day and work towards making your planet a better place. Now, let's take it back to the host.
Attention seniors, if you have ordered your cap and gown by April 9th, there will be a no-contact pickup on campus on April 27th. If you ordered your cap and gown by April 27th, there will be a no-contact pickup on campus in late May. Now let's take it to our next spot about animal testing.
Good morning, Vikings. I'm Sophia. Animal testing is sadly still a prevalent method of evaluation for cosmetic brands today. While it may seem that animal testing is necessary and imperative to ensure human safety in scientific and medical advancement, its widespread and consistent use in cosmetics has become superfluous and detrimental, not only for the animals being tested on, but the environment as well. More ethical alternative methods of assessing the safety of makeup products are often compromised for the cheap ease and financial benefit of animal testing. And while we have come a long way from animal cruelty, there are still some popular brands that still use these inhumane practices. Popular brands like Victoria's Secret, Estee Lauder, Maybelline, and NARS have been recognized for the practice of animal testing. According to PETA.org, these brands use innocent imagery to reach their target audience for marketing purposes. However, behind the scenes, these poor animals are being used in cruel tests for their products. Some brands that don't support animal testing and instead use cruelty-free vegan options are Elf, Lush, JLO Beauty, Curology, and Urban Decay. PETA.org continues to explain that companies use the fact that the products have been tested rather than the actual test results to support the claim that they are conscientious. In short, in cosmetic products, animal testing protects no one. Moreover, animal testing does not only harm animals themselves, but also has a harmful environmental impact. Companies that support animal testing also dispose of potentially dangerous chemicals, food waste, and a variety of supplies used during the testing process. This results in environmental exposure to toxic chemicals, diseases, and other risks. So what can we do moving forward? Thankfully, organizations like the Cruelty-Free International Science Team encourages regulators to accept and promote more ethical practices and alternative methods to animal testing that are steadily growing. That's all for today, Vikings. Now, let's take it back to the host.
Valencia's marching band is one of the top Class 3A bands in Southern California. Earn PE credits, improve as a musician, and compete all around Southern California. If you are interested, please contact the email below. Now let's take it to Zaiba Fayyaz for this week's Senior Spotlight.
Hi, I'm Zaiba and I'm a senior at Valencia High School. I've been in track for 4 years now. My favorite part of track is definitely the team because they're all so fun and inspiring and we just push each other to do our best. I volunteer at Henry May about once a week and I just do like everyday tasks like restocking shelves, transporting patients, and cleaning stuff, etc. The biggest takeaway from volunteering is that it has helped me understand the value of human connection and what it means to be of service to others. Getting to college and being around friends that are super hardworking is probably my biggest motivation throughout high school. I plan on going to COC for 2 years and then my top universities to transfer after COC would be UCLA, UCI, or UC San Diego. My advice for freshmen would be to be super involved in high school, work hard to get good grades, but also to not beat yourself up over like a B or something. Bye Vikings, now let's take it back to the host.
Well, Vikings, that's all the news we have for you this week. Stay tuned next week for more announcements. Bye, Vikings.